Welcome back to Mental Fitness with Michelle. I'm Michelle. Today we're going to talk about something a little bit more intimate, and that's why I'm in a more intimate setting. So today I'm coming to you from my couch as opposed to from my normal studio. Today's topic is couple care pandemic style. We're always in need of good tips couple care wise, as you know, relationships are hard. Someone just recently reminded me, all relationships are hard. Whether your significant other is right around the corner, upstairs, spending extra time with you, or across the world, long distance, separated from you for whatever reason. Couple relationships are difficult. And they take work, and that's just normal. That's normal couple relationships 101. And pandemic style just makes them that much more stressful. That much more flexibility is needed. That much more guidance is really what we're looking for. Gosh, no one knows how to do this. Like, nobody knows how to do this. This is unprecedented. This is not what life used to look like. This is not what our parents' lives look like. This is not our grandparents' lives look like. We are more connected virtually and less connected physically than we have been, in our entire lives. And now with the pandemic, it's just like the greatest shift in chaotic uncertainty that we've ever known, right? We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. We don't know what we're going to need to get outside of this house. We don't know when we're going back to work. If we're working, our financial stress, we don't know the state of the world. And so all of those stresses going in on us are causing some of the couple issues to amplify. So I'm going to give you 9 tips on how you can take care of you and your significant other, of yourself and your significant other during this pandemic. So tip number 1, cool it on the criticism. This is no time to be critical. You are going to see things that irritate you. Maybe they look amplified. Maybe they bother you more. You used to think they were cute and funny, and now all of a sudden it's just irritating. This is not the time to confront that issue. This is not the time to harp on it. This is not the time to point that out. Write it in a journal. Make a list. 6 to 9 months from now, or 4 to 3 months from now, who knows when this is over, you can have that conversation if it really seems that important then. Right now, cool it on the criticism. Number 1, cool it on the criticism. Number 2, be more curious than you are furious. So if your significant other is spending an extraordinary amount of time, in the wood shop, or on a walk, or working out 16 times a day, or taking 4 showers, or whatever it is, ask why. Stop getting mad about it. Maybe they don't even know. Maybe they don't realize they're doing it. Maybe that's their time filler. Maybe that fills the space in their mind or distracts them from their stress. You don't know. Maybe they don't know. But be more curious than furious. Number 3, listen, accept, and stop trying to fix. Listen, accept, and stop trying to fix what's going on. So listen to the fact that they're stressed, they're sad, they're anxious, they're uncertain, they feel whatever. They have the right to feel that way. We all have the right to our feelings. We don't have the right to our reactions. We have to control that, as you saw in another video, Control-Alt-Delete. But we do have the right to feel a certain way, and you're our significant other, and so instead of trying to fix our feelings for us or fix the situation, which, as we know, no one seems to be able to do that, just listen and accept that that's how they feel. So number 3, listen, accept, don't try to fix. Number 4, space is good. Take the space you need. Take the time, the alone time, the journal time, the walking by yourself time, the space that you need, and respect each other's boundaries. So if your partner says they need space, give it to them. If your partner says they would like to go on a walk alone, let them have that. If they say, please don't come into my place of business because this living room is now my office, respect their boundaries. Just give them their space that they need. Number 4 is give people space. Space is good. Number 5, intimacy. So this is sort of the opposite of space. Intimacy is necessary. Intimacy is what differentiates us from being friends and being romantic. So intimacy is very, very necessary. It bonds us on a molecular level. It keeps us close to one another, even when our brains can't really get around the fact that, this is irritating, this is stressful, this is frustrating, whatever. Intimacy creates a bond that is necessary. Intimacy is necessary, number 5. Number 6, plan your day. And be flexible with it. Yes, you have a routine and a structure, and yes, you need to stick by that. So if you say, hey dear, I'd like to have lunch with you at noon, or please let's have our phone conversation at 2 p.m. or whatever it is that you're planning, plan it. Make it a routine, but also understand that things happen and things are going to always happen in this crazy chaotic world that we live in. So be flexible. If you 9 times out of 10 meet at noon and today it's 12:15 or 1 o'clock or whatever, you're gonna have to understand and be flexible. Doesn't mean don't plan, it just means be flexible. So number 6, plan your day, just give it a little flexibility. Number 7, schedule your fights. What? I know, schedule, but I know, listen, hear me out. Schedule your fights. If you feel yourself getting really anxious, upset, irritated, and you just know you're about to blow, first of all, calm down, walk away, give yourself a minute, and say, pause. Now, my brother and sister-in-law are very, very, very good at this. They know when to say pause. Now, they have their own word for it, whatever their word is, but they know when they hear that word, they pause. They move on to something that they have to do at that moment, and later they will get back to that fight. Give yourself at least an hour from the pause time before you revisit that fight, but no more than 24 hours. It's just a good rule to get back. You do have to finish it, you just don't finish it right now. Maybe it won't seem so important in an hour or 15 hours from now. Maybe your mind has changed. Maybe you see your partner's point or a point of view. Maybe you understand what's going on, but give yourself, a little bit of time, put that pause button on. Now, when you schedule your fight, you're gonna give a time and a place. So maybe I would like to revisit this fight on our nightly walk. Make sure that you remove yourself from a situation where maybe kids have to listen, or maybe you have distant family members that are staying with you, or whatever the deal is. Give yourself a scheduled time and a place. So schedule your fights, number 7. Number 8, ask for what you want, what you really, really want. I know it's a song, it's fun. But number 8 is ask for what you want. Ask for what you really want. And this time we cannot spend all of our energies trying to figure out what we're supposed to get from some sort of subliminal message. We can't read each other's minds, and we don't know what the other person's going through. And so if you want something or you need something, just say it. Say, I need a date. I want a date. Let's have a date tonight. Maybe that's making a picnic and sitting in your car, driving around, eating out of a bag. Who the heck knows what your date? Maybe you make a picnic and you go to a local hillside. Maybe it's a virtual date because your significant other is long distance, and you play music in the background and you actually pretend and feel like you're out in a restaurant. You have candlelight and you have flowers, and you pretend like that's your date, or you do have a date. And that's what you need. But ask for what you want. Maybe what you want is for your significant other to come help you out in the garage or on some certain project, because you would just want to spend time with them, and you want them to, hold the gutter while you're cleaning it, or hand you the wrench while you're fixing the truck, or whatever it is. Ask for what you want. Number 9 is my favorite tip. Number 9 is comedy. Laugh often. Find something you can mutually laugh about. Laugh about this situation, make fun of it, make pandemic songs, make a dance, talk about the ridiculousness that is wearing a mask, make funny masks. Let's talk about how we can make our gloves funny. Let's talk about funny things about traveling or the lack thereof, or watch a comedian on Netflix, or whatever it is you need to do. But laughing will not only draw you to each other, but it will overcome some of those irritating thoughts and feelings that you have. Laugh, play games, make jokes, make whatever it is that you need to do, but laugh. Number 9, comedy or laugh. Laugh yourself through this. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me with Mental Fitness with Michelle, Couple Care Pandemic Style, and I'll see you next time.